happy people. So today we are going to be making annatto oil today, and I'm just going to go ahead and turn my heat on here and put my oil on here. So to start out, we have annatto seeds. This is 1 cup, and I'll show you guys what they look like there. See that? And this is the brand I am using here. Nature Vibe Botanical. And I am going to be using grapeseed oil. I am using the lighter grapeseed oil. I know sometimes you can find a darker one, like I actually have a big gallon jug of the darker one, but I'm not going to be using that because I want to get as much color as possible. So I'm going with the lightest grapeseed oil I got in the house. I imagine there's probably some others out there that's been refined and refined and refined, but we're going to go with what I got. Also, you want everything to be metal because this is going to stain any kind of plastic that you have, or I would even say the enamel stuff. So everything is metal. Metal pot this time. Metal strainer, and it's an old one, so even if it does get stained, it won't matter to me. Metal spoon this time. And make sure you set whatever your utensils that you're using on something metal too, not your cutting board or anything like that, because it's definitely going to stain. So everything metal. I have 3 cups of grapeseed oil here versus my 1 cup of annatto seed, and that is it. So let's just get started with this. Alright, so my oil is heating up here already, so we're going to go ahead and add our annatto seeds in here. Stir those around. As you can see, it's already starting to get some color. It's not even taking that long. Like, look at that. You can already see it's turning yellow. Look at that. Already darker than that. So it really doesn't take that long. I have turned my heat all the way up on high, but once this comes to like it's starting to bubble, look like it's going to start boiling, I am going to turn the heat totally off here. Now, while that's starting to do that, camera right here, don't even care. The reason why I am making my own annatto oil is because I looked online. I've been in a few stores and I keep seeing just annatto marinade, which has other products in there. They're using stuff like tomatoes or other stuff to actually make it a color, or other stuff to add for flavor. I am not using this for flavor. I'm mainly making this for color, so I can start adding anywhere from yellow to orange to red color to anything that I may be using that I want to, like the banana pudding that was brown, and if I would have probably had this oil, I probably could have turned it to a yellow. So, alright, so as you can see, it has started, I guess you can say, twinkling or moving around here. So now, I'm just going to turn my oil on a very low. You do not want to burn this, because then it'll give your oil a bad taste, and we don't want that. We want it to be neutral, so we can just use it as for color. Look at that, it's already dark. But, back to like I was saying. The 2 oils that I found, annatto oil, my only problem with those is one of them, they actually use olive oil, and I know this is heated to be heated to make the color bleed out into the oil. So I don't heat olive oil or coconut oil. I try not to anyway. Most of the coconut products I have heated coconut before. Not saying I won't again, but for the most part I try not to. And for olive oil, I don't heat it. It's usually in dressings or things like that that you put over your food after you cook the food. So that was my first problem with that one. My second problem with the other one was they did not tell what type of oil they use, and I assume it's olive oil or vegetable oil because that's much cheaper, which I don't want to use. I don't buy vegetable oil, and I don't want vegetable oil in my seeds. Oh man. I did reach out to the company to ask them what oil that they use. It's been 2 weeks, no response. So I'm just going to make my own. I know what's in it, no problem. And I can make as much as I like. I don't have to buy those little bottles for like $10. Man, that's getting dark right there. Just stir this around a little bit. Again, don't let it start burning, so make sure your heat is turned down after it starts twinkling a little bit. Look like it's almost frying in the oil. I'm just stirring this around and help the color bleed out into the oil. And I want to get this just about as red as I can, so that way I don't have to use that much oil and whatever I want to use to make it yellow or orange. Man, look at that color. That is awesome. Look at that on the spoon. I don't know if the camera is doing it justice, but that is like a sunflower, dark sunflower, late in the year yellow. Alright, so I think that's about as far as I want it there. And I'm probably going to make a second batch of this. So now we can just strain this. See if I can do this without wasting it. Well, nope, I ain't going to be making a second batch because this filled up my container here. Look how yellow the inside of my pot is. This is why you definitely don't want to use a pot that you adore and trying to keep clean and nice and pretty. Alright, let me go get a paper towel to get this oil up. Off. I'm not going to be making a second batch. I would also be careful in the clothing I wear. I would definitely wouldn't wear anything white or anything like that because, like I say, this is actually going to stain. You could probably dye some clothes with this. So, oh, hot. Look at the color. Look how bright orange that is. So definitely going to come in good for your cheeses, anything. I need to color my bananas for it to turn them into yellow because, you know, most people, especially if I'm taking it somewhere, because most people, when you say banana, they expect it to be like yellow. So when you show up with like brown banana, anything, they're like, what is that? So this will definitely help to change the color back on my, well, not change it back because bananas are like a vanilla looking color, tan almost. But to add some yellow coloring for cheeses, if I want to add some yellow or orange, anything like that, If I want to make some colored pasta, now I can. Anything that I want to change the color from yellow, orange, and red, I now have the ability, because now I have, I would say, my artificial food, my, not artificial, my natural food color. Alright, so now, that is all for that. Whew, just, it is so hot. Alright, can y'all see that? Here, hold on. I don't need to waste it. So, like, look at that. I don't know how good y'all can see that color, but trust me, it is a beautiful color. Ooh, it's just hot. Alright, people, and there we have it. Our own Annatto oil. 3 cups of it. Didn't take 5 minutes to do. And I can reuse these seeds that I have already used. You can just pretty much keep reusing them until it starts bleeding to like a light yellow color, and then you know you probably have taken all the color you could possibly get out of them, and you probably want to start with some fresh seeds. But pretty much I'm going to put these in an airtight container, and when I run out of this, I'm going to just make more with that. And that way I save some money. I'm not buying a bottle every time I need to, because they're also small bottles. They don't even come in large bottles. And I got way more than what would be in that bottle, because I think those bottles are 12, not even 12 ounces. They may be like 0.5 or something like that. But I got 3 cups here, and I still have quite a few seeds left. I only use 1 cup, so I got quite a few seeds left, and I can reuse those seeds over and over again like a couple of times. So not a problem. So there we are. We now have our Annatto seeds oil, so we can color our food, like I say, from orange to yellow to red. And with that, you guys give me a thumbs up if you now know how to make Annatto oil and you are happy with this video, should I say. Subscribe so you can see me make all these different type of things in the alkaline world, and try to substitute the things from non-alkaline to alkaline, and my beautiful dishes, which is now going to be even more beautiful. Share, let people know so other people can see how easy it is to transfer these things over to the alkaline lifestyle. Hit the notification bell so you will see when I upload the next video. And go to our website right there, MrStayHappy.com. I am eventually going to have this oil on the website, because I just feel like if you're looking for, like, there is not one that I saw online that does not have, that meets the requirements that I need. Grapeseed oil and just Annatto seeds. Those 2 ingredients only. Like I say, they were marinades, but had a lot of other stuff to them. Table salt and stuff like that, black pepper, things like that I don't use. Tomatoes, which probably weren't Romas or cherry tomatoes. And then the oil ones that I found, they either used olive oil or it was not specified what type of oil. So my assumption is they use regular vegetable oil. So I made my own, and now we can put this on the website. Eventually, it's not up yet, but eventually, so that way if you don't have time to make your own, you can't find Annatto seeds, whatever the case may be, you just want it to be convenient in your cabinet, it will be on our website, so that way you will know it is 100% alkaline, and you don't have to worry about all that other stuff in it. So until the next time, people, stay happy.